So the main protagonist is a girl named Blue Sargent. She's not a psychic, but her mother and all of the females in her family are psychics. Her dad is not really mentioned, but he's probably gonna come up later, I can just bet it. Anyway, Blue is poor, her family's poor, and she ends up befriending these 4 boys from this super rich private school in her town. And these 4 boys are best friends. 3 of them live together, and she befriends them, and it's amazing. All 5 of them go on this sort of quest to find this Welsh king named Glendower, one of those things. And it is so great. It's like modern magic. It blew my mind. It is so good. So now, that's that. Now here's where it's gonna get spoilery, so don't watch this if you're gonna read it, and you should read it because it's so good. Anyway, so here are my thoughts, full of spoilers. I know Gansey's gonna die. Like, it was, you know, it's in the first chapter that Gansey dies. But you know what? I swear to God that if Dick Campbell Gansey III dies in this book series, I will sue. I will sue you, Maggie. Like for me, Gansey is my favorite Raven boy, and I just have to say, the very, very moment I fell in love with him was when they were at the pizzeria, and I'm pretty sure that they're like, Gansey and Adam are like waiting in line, and Gansey is trying to find a way to like talk to Adam about how tired Adam's been. He wants to help Adam, and Gansey's like thinking to himself, how can I phrase this as, you know, hurtful? How can I phrase this as an insult? Because he knows Adam won't listen to him if he's just being kind-hearted. And that for me, like, that is my dream boy. Gansey is the dream boy. First of all, multi-billionaire. Second of all, attractive because he's on the rowing team. Like, are you kidding me? You know, that is how authors make their characters who are nerdy and sweet attractive, by mentioning, oh yeah, they happen to do a sport for school. I see you, Maggie. I see what you're doing with Gansey. Third of all, Gansey, oh my God, not only does he care so much about everyone, but he is also, like, he has like this air of being a jerk about him, and that's like, I'm pretty sure Blue calls him like President Cell Phone or whatever when she first meets him, because he just seems like a huge jerk. But actually, him being a jerk is just a front. He is actually a sweetheart. He is a puppy dog, and that's my favorite type of character, honestly. Adam. I never liked him as a love interest, but I love Adam and his story. Are you kidding me? That is the sweetest. Adam is my son. Definitely. Adam is my little son who I just want to go wrap up in a blanket of hugs and kindness. And oh my God. And you know what the worst part is? I feel maybe I'm a sadistist. I'm a person who enjoys pain because, you know, I'm gonna admit it, I loved it when he turned Gansey down, when he went move in with him, which I know is like the worst thing ever, but it just adds to Adam's, you know, like his character. Like, yeah, that's a huge character flaw, the fact that he won't accept help, but it also like makes me love him. It makes me know who he is. That's what I love about all the characters in Raven Boys. Their flaws are a part of who they are. That's what I love about them, and I just think it is amazingly done. I don't like imagery. I don't like reading descriptions in books. Usually, like, if there's like a long paragraph talking about the mysterious fog over the grassy hill, I will just skim it, or I just won't even read it, because I love dialogue and I love like characterization and romance. I love romance, don't get me wrong. But I'm just not really into imagery. But this author, Maggie S. Something, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, she is so, I loved her imagery, which is like brand new for me, which was so cool. Like, I think a line that, it wasn't even that good of a line, but it just stuck with me, was when she described Adam. I'm pretty sure she was like, he had tan skin and light brown hair. Adam was a sepia photograph. That was so good. I loved that line because I could clearly picture a sepia filter in my head, And it like it just even added, like for some reason I just feel like Adam literally is sepia photograph, like in his soul, in his heart. And I just thought, Maggie, so Raven Boys, if you love imagery, if you love metaphor, that kind of beautiful language, it is the book for you. And even if you don't, it is the book for you, because it's just so well written. You can tell, I mean, obviously any book that starts off, this book starts with the ending, with Gansey being dead. Oh gee, I can't do this. But when it starts off that way, you know that she's planned in, she knows where she's going, and you just have to let her lead you. The ending, with Ronan announcing that he pulled the bird from his head, I was like, okay, first of all, obvious series. She's obviously building this into a series, which generally I don't really like that. I like it when the first book in a series can stand alone, because I just feel like it's kind of, you know, presumptuous of the author to think I'm gonna read the rest of the series, but I totally am. And then, so that was the first thing I thought, and the second thing I thought was like, what? Like, I didn't really, I mean, it wasn't that shocking to me, I mean, yeah, but I never saw that coming, but it didn't really, like, pull me in hook, line, and sinker that he can pull things from his dreams. It didn't really make me want to read the next book. I really wanted to read the next book because I was so into Gansey and Adam and Ronan. I was into the characters. That's why I wanted to read the second book, not because of that last line. And if anything, I felt like it didn't have enough weight to it. Like, everything was wrapped up, basically, but I just still felt, and I felt like the whole Aunt Nevi, or I don't know how to pronounce her name, that was weird. I'm sure it's gonna come up later. And I thought that Ronan's older brother's girlfriend, that was weird. That kind of ended on a weird note because she's kind of disappeared. Like, who knows about Welsh kings that well, and isn't that a part of the plot? I thought that was weird. But I just love it so much, and I am obsessed with the series. I'm obsessed with the characters. I don't want to read the fan fiction because I just know it's all gonna be Gansey Adam, Gansey Ronan, Gansey friggin' everyone, because he's such an amazing character he's probably in love with everyone, let's be real, but I ship Gansey Blue. That's who I'm here for, so hopefully there'll be some fanfics of them out there. Thank you for watching this, and please comment if you've read it, or comment if you're going to read it, or comment books that you want me to read, because I love reading. Thank you so much.